At Zocalo, you can expect a great experience here from the beginning. When you walk in, we're gonna warm you up right away. We can greet you with specialty drink off the menu, which is great margaritas or tequila. We have a great tequila list. We have about 140 bottles of tequila here at Zocalo. And also the food experience. We focus on original food from Mexico. On Friday and Saturday nights, we do have a live music. We also have a DJ if you want to come in and have a late bite to eat. The service here at Zocalo is really laid back. They want to make you feel comfortable. They want to make sure you enjoy your food, your drink. You know, you relax and we'll take care of you.
So, Ray, you say that Zocalo is perfect for any occasion. Actually, you got engaged there, so.
It's interesting. I was celebrating my engagement there. So I'm taking two ladies that are very fond of food. My mother and my future mother-in-law. I already call her mom, right? So we went there and they loved it. They loved it. I think Zocalo is one of those places that hits every mark. Wonderful atmosphere, beautiful restaurant, high quality Mexican cuisine that we all enjoyed for its distinctive flavors. I think a lot of times you can go to Mexican restaurants and they'll just throw some sour cream and cheese on it and it's Mexican, right? And it's distinctive. Every dish should be different and should have a different flavor and a different quality. I think they do it really well there.
Liza, what do you think?
The food was fantastic. I have to say, like the presentation, the colors, it matched the decor. It was great. The food was great. I had a bad service day. Wow. And, you know, I admit, like, that is just a big bone to pick with me, especially now in Chicago, between tax being 10%, you're tipping almost 20, that's a 30% surcharge on top of your price point. I don't like to feel neglected, but the food was fantastic. I had the guacamole trio, and one of them had like nuts in it, and one was more fruity, and then...
The three dishes, right? The three kinds?
Yeah,
definitely.
And it was a huge amount of guacamole for the price, which was great. And then this appetizer flight with these plantain-filled empanadas or something, and fantastic food. Cazuela was this drink that came in a bowl the size of this plate. I mean, it was this huge tank of like alcohol. That was so good because we had this flight of cocktails, and that inside with the wood and then these flickering candles. It was beautiful.
I agree. I think the food is fantastic. One of the best margaritas in the city for a great price point. And they even offer tequila flights, and on certain nights you can get them half off, which I thought was really inventive. I'm not a big tequila person anyways, but I love being able to try 3 or 4 different types of high-end tequila. Great food. I thought I had the chili rellenos when I went. It was great, deep fried. I had a grilled one, really tasty. But again, I think I hit them on a weird service night. I went on a Saturday night. Okay. It was great. It was buzzing, live music, dark wood, you know, great tapestry. But again, it was kind of like, oh,
can you help me?
Yeah.
I'm here on a Tuesday.
Were they really busy then? Did you feel like their attention was diverted because they're taking care of a lot of people?
There was a lot of people there, but I feel like it's a Saturday night. It's, you know, a mark of a great restaurant is having people there, having people waiting, and being able to juggle lots of different things. So, but overall, we had a great time.
And I'm glad you liked the margarita, because you had to have a good margarita in a Mexican restaurant. The interesting thing about this place, and one of the reasons why I liked it so much, besides just the huge manly bar that's there, right? They have these very interesting signature drinks. One of them, let me recommend it to you, is the romchata. That is just a fantastic, like, horchata, that rice water drink with rum, and I think it's fantastic.
You know, any great, I think, you know, when I go to a Mexican restaurant, Latin restaurant, I want to feel that sort of spirit and that vibe and that energy. Did you feel, you know, that sort of in the atmosphere there?
Absolutely. We had the live music in the background. We had people milling around. Like I said, the decor was great. It was warm. It was dark. It was just kind of fun and buzzing.
feel any romance?
Well, I was with a girlfriend, so we were out chatting.
Did you feel romance from the other customers?
Yeah, definitely. It would be a great date spot. We were at a high top table, wide open.
Eliza, how would you describe the food? Is it typical Mexican food, or does it have sort of a twist to it?
It has a twist, and that's what's fun and great, you know, because you can get standard fare everywhere, but it was this mix of, you know, new flavors paired. That's why that kind of fruit guacamole was sort of great, but then they also had it with the other one that was nutty. So it was fun to feel how little different flavors can kind of bring out new Mexican, you know.
So right, you know, when I visited this restaurant, I was struck by the fact that it's relatively young, 3 years and counting, but it has this feel of being there for a long time, or it feels like people who really knew what they were doing decorated the restaurant.
That's a definitely great point. I feel like an old Mexico charm in that it's rustic woods, and you're immediately welcomed by this Zócalo mural that is actual Zócalo, which is the main square in Mexico.
All right, Ray, you picked Zócalo. Sum it up for us.
Distinct flavors, beautiful restaurant, wonderful bar. It's a great place, and every time you go back, you can find a new experience because it's such a great, beautiful, big restaurant with wonderful food.
All right, Eliza?
Fantastic food. Unfortunate pairing with negligent service my day, but just great food.
All right, Emily?
Fun twist on the Mexican classics, a great place to bring a date, and just a fun atmosphere. Big restaurant, big space, big flavors.
Well, you can taste the unique flavors and more at Zócalo, 358 West Ontario Street, 312-302-9977. They're open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday, dinner only on weekends. Reservations are accepted, and the average tab per person without drinks is $30.